John Barnett, a seasoned quality control inspector at Boeing, was found dead in his apartment, just days before he was scheduled to testify in a whistleblower lawsuit against the aviation giant. The circumstances surrounding his death were shrouded in mystery. Was it a tragic coincidence or something more sinister? The medical examiner's report pointed to natural causes, but whispers of foul play echoed through Boeing. Barnett was a man of principle, dedicated to ensuring aircraft safety. His meticulous nature earned him both respect and resentment. His commitment to safety placed him in a precarious position. He uncovered negligence and cover-ups within Boeing. Driven by conscience, Barnett became a whistleblower, a decision that cost him his life. Did his decision to speak truth to power cost him his life? The answer remains elusive, a chilling reminder of the costs of challenging corporate giants. Boeing, a name synonymous with aviation, an American icon that has long dominated the skies, now finds itself grappling with a tarnished reputation. The company's glittering image, carefully cultivated over decades, has been sullied by a series of scandals, raising serious questions about its corporate culture and commitment to safety. The once unthinkable has become a grim reality. Boeing planes, symbols of engineering prowess, have been involved in multiple fatal crashes in recent years, tragedies that have sent shockwaves through the industry and beyond. The world watched in horror as these airborne behemoths, carrying hundreds of souls, plummeted from the sky, transforming dreams of flight into nightmares of unimaginable loss. In the wake of these disasters, investigations have revealed a corporate culture seemingly more concerned with profits than with passenger safety. Allegations of cost-cutting measures, production pressures, and a disregard for safety protocols have plagued the company, painting a disturbing picture of a corporation that has lost its moral compass. The tragic irony is that Boeing, a company built on innovation and pushing the boundaries of flight, now finds itself mired in a quagmire of its own making, its legacy tarnished by a series of preventable tragedies. The question now is whether Boeing can regain the trust of the flying public, or whether its name will forever be associated with the human cost of corporate greed. John Barnett's journey into the heart of Boeing's troubled underbelly began quietly, almost imperceptibly, amidst the cacophony of the factory floor. As a seasoned quality control inspector, Barnett possessed a keen eye for detail, a meticulousness that bordered on obsession, a trait that would ultimately lead him down a dangerous path. At first, they were just whispers, rumors of shortcuts being taken, of safety protocols being ignored in the relentless pursuit of production deadlines. But Barnett, a man who lived by the book, couldn't ignore the nagging feeling that something was amiss. He began to notice discrepancies, minor at first, but gradually escalating in their potential for disaster. Components were being installed without proper inspection, faulty parts were being signed off as airworthy, and concerns raised by line workers were being dismissed by supervisors eager to meet production quotas. A chilling pattern of negligence was emerging, one that struck at the very heart of aircraft safety. Barnett, driven by a profound sense of duty and a deep unease about the potential consequences of these oversights, began to document his findings. He meticulously recorded every instance of shoddy workmanship, every ignored safety protocol, every attempt to silence those who dared to speak up. Little did he know that his notes, scribbled in the dead of night, would become a damning indictment of a corporate culture that had lost its way. John Barnett's decision to blow the whistle plunged him into a world of fear, intimidation, and despair. Speaking truth to power, especially within the hierarchical structure of a corporate giant like Boeing, came at a heavy price. As Barnett soon discovered, the company had ways of silencing dissent, of making troublemakers disappear. His concerns, initially met with indifference, were now met with open hostility. Colleagues, once friendly, now shunned him, their fear palpable. Supervisors began to scrutinize his every move, their once approving gazes replaced by icy stares. The message was clear: drop it or face the consequences. But Barnett, his conscience burdened by the knowledge of what he knew, refused to be silenced. He filed formal complaints, documenting the safety violations, the cover-ups, the culture of fear that had permeated the factory floor. His actions, driven by a deep sense of moral obligation, were met with swift and brutal retaliation. Barnett found himself ostracized, his shifts changed, his responsibilities diminished. His once stellar performance reviews were now filled with fabricated complaints, his character assassinated in a systematic campaign to discredit him. Word spread quickly. Barnett was a troublemaker, a disgruntled employee, his claims baseless, his motives suspect. The decision to become a whistleblower had irrevocably altered the course of John Barnett's life. The once respected inspector, a man of quiet routine and unwavering principles, now found himself trapped in a Kafkaesque nightmare, battling not only a corporate behemoth, but also a system seemingly rigged against him. The weight of his secret, the knowledge that he held the lives of countless passengers in his hands, took a heavy toll. Sleep became elusive, his nights haunted by visions of fiery crashes, his days consumed by the fear of retaliation. His health deteriorated, the stress manifesting in a constant knot of anxiety that gnawed at his insides. Undeterred, Barnett sought legal counsel, filing a whistleblower lawsuit against Boeing, alleging a systematic pattern of negligence and a deliberate disregard for safety regulations. The lawsuit, David versus Goliath in its proportions, became his sole focus, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. Yet, the legal battle proved to be as grueling and as emotionally draining as the fight within Boeing itself. Delays, motions, and legal maneuvering by Boeing's high-powered attorneys seemed designed to wear him down, to break his spirit. The legal fees mounted, draining his savings, forcing him deeper into debt, adding to the immense pressure he was already under.